couple days here. We do have Reunited on defense with their newish roster. I think they're probably just trying out Shades. I can't imagine he's actually locked in yet. But they're going to be playing D. That's going to be Valutaja on the aforementioned Reaper. I think Cruz is going to play this Torb, so that's kind of interesting off the bat. Unfixed, of course, on Pharaoh, Morte on Mercy. Shades is going to play the Roadhog, and Winghaven, of course, is on Reinhardt.
It's going to be interesting to see what role Shades plays. Of course, Shades on Gringos and all the rest did play a lot of Lucio and sort of those heroes, which wasn't exactly what what Too Easy was playing on Reunited. So we'll see, is he just gonna fit into that role and then someone else on Reunited, like Cruz, is gonna change into more off roles like Torbjorns, etc.? We'll just have to find out.
Yeah, I mean, Cruz did talk to me and say that, like, everyone on Reunited can play a lot of different things. Just because we don't see them play it doesn't mean that they can't. I think he used to actually be a Genji main way back in the day on a different team. It was Arcane months and months ago. So we'll see what, you know, their flexibility is going to be tested, I think, especially with Too Easy gone, because he was not only a very good DPS player, but he's extremely flexible. We always joke about how he's the guy who switches heroes more than anyone else in the game. So we're going to get started.
So those
here.
are wondering, we are running a normal stopwatch here on payload maps. The only change here is that for partial completions, we'll be using the in-game rules.
Yep, we got an interesting conversation over the offense. It is that double Reaper, double Winston.
Oh, Reaper, double Winston. So no surprise there. Double Winston, very powerful on the offense. They're rolling right into it. We'll see if the defense Reunite has what it takes. Valutaja unfixed though, getting right into it, not being deterred in the least. There's a full team wipe coming in for Reunited. Just the offense, and this is what you used to see a lot with double Winston being a thing, is that the offense would rush right in. They would either get the picks they need and immediately win the point, or they would just immediately die. Yeah. And unfortunately for the offensive Ogon, they chose the immediately die option.
The latter. They're going to switch off now. Now they're going to run a Pharaoh trying to get over the top here. So they're off of the double Reaper, double Winston. We see very much one hero. Yeah, I think they probably weren't really practiced on that. They're just trying it out. Like, oh, we can run this. I guess let's give it a shot. But now they're in a very standard offense.
Do see Shades right now looking for that hook on the Mercy, not able to land it just yet. The offensive Ogon does get to the backline relatively uncontested, but that's a rough choke to go through from the back. It's not necessarily the greatest. Shades gonna miss another hook as he sets up here. Offense, though, not in the best position. You look at what the defense has. The defense has a lot up in terms of ult. The offense, though, does get right back onto that point. They're looking for it. Cruz taking out Ordinator. 2 kills here for the defense. Unfixed in a great position over top, raining rocket after rocket down.
Yeah. I mean, Molten Core came out. Like, you can't really peek Molten Core. It's hard to even peek a regular level 2 turret. Molten Core, if you peek, you're dead. That's over. And their Mercy peeked on the Molten Core, got absolutely taken out. Here comes the turret up again. They have all the ultimates in the world to work with on defense. Now, offense is gonna have a couple things going for them coming up. At least all their offensive ultimates. Really, what they should do is get a little spam out of Lucio and then use all 3 of them from Pharaoh, Reaper, and Genji to try to initiate this.
The problem here for the offense is that the defense is completely loaded for bear. The offense now is moving in. Unfixed has Barrage at the ready, looking for Conord, looking for the final rocket, not able to land it just yet. Conord giving him the slip, does kill him in the backline. Meanwhile, the rest of the offense just rushing right into that point. They run right into the Reaper for bad effect, and oh my goodness, Unfixed, with the aid of Cruz, going to mop up the rest of the people there. And this is where the offensive Ogon is, there's not a whole lot of tact or subtlety here. They're rushing onto the point, letting things land where they may, but it's just not working out for them at all.
You wait 2 more seconds there, then everyone goes in with the sound barrier, but they missed the Pharaoh on the sound barrier because she was already in too deep. They didn't coordinate their ults afterwards. They still held their ults, and now you're gonna have to use them at regular health where you could have shields.
Oh, right now you see offense coming right again, but they run right into Molten Core and Barrage, going to take them out immediately. Conord eating a rocket to the face just to make sure. And Mercy died really early in the fight, so she wasn't even able to get a resurrection off, though I'm not sure it would have mattered with that level of Russian, as Reunited's defense looking very, very strong right now.
Yeah, come get your armor. Everyone armored up, and Pax just lying on the ground now. I mean, that is the power of Torb that I think we don't talk about enough, is not only is he Molten Core and turrets, but armor is so important.
The armor does help out a lot, but you do see a death also coming from Ordinator, not getting any value, running into those armored up players, gets taken out, but GDK in the back, slicing and dicing, already has 2, can he get 3, takes out Shades. GDK making something happen. Unfortunately though, Morte's gonna res, undo a lot of that progress. GDK though, chasing after the Mercy, trying to make the most of it. Morte, under duress, will get away at least for now. The defensive death boss claim from Voltaja, taking out not one, not two, but three members. As again, the main thing I'd say here for the offense, Ogon, they've been rushing on to a point without much of a care in the world, and REUNITED just been punishing them over and over again.
Yeah, it was kind of the most coordinated push they looked at first. I mean, it wasn't bad. GDK got a lot of work done, but that is going to be too late as REUNITED full holds on first.
So the one cool thing about the new competitive mode here is that we're switching sides, and if REUNITED caps it, we will get play of the game. We won't have to go back to lobbies. So there is some nice parts about the new patch in regards to that, to make things just a little bit smoother.
Totally agree. They are definitely taking steps in the right direction. It's good to see.
Although now there's a bug, we're hearing the play of the game music and not seeing a play of the game.
Just get hype, man.
Play of the game, the camera moves around. Cameraman goes through Hollywood. Play of the game, cameraman. Let's go. Oh no, guys, I'm just rolling with it. But we'll get a look here at the defense coming out from REUNITED here in just a second. We'll see if they, or sorry, not, wait, why is REUNITED back on defense?
I'm not sure.
I wonder if they're just going to flip it here, or?
Come on, let's bring it together.
No, it, oh
yeah,
no. Okay, so they're just not.
They didn't flip colors.
Ooh, this is weird.
Yeah, they're
not flipping colors, I guess, which
blue team's on attack.
A little weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just used to attack always being on red. Now this is something to get used to, I suppose. All right, why not?
Yeah, you just gotta roll with it, man.
I guess it means from my end, I don't have to adjust the overlay nearly as much.
See, silver lining. Well,
the only thing that worries me a little bit, did we see a match time at the end? I feel like we didn't see a round timer at the end.
We did not, but it was just a full hold on first, so.
All right, we'll have to keep an eye on that as the day goes on.
Okay.
Because that's just a new quirk with the new lobby system in this patch.
Gotta iron out the wrinkles here. No big deal. So they're running a McCree on defense. Like I said, even with no hero limit, I think these teams are pretty practiced, and generally it wasn't really an issue as far as maps go beyond King of the Hill. No hero limit was really kind of small. You see double McCrees here and there, but that's double McCrees, double Winston, but that's about it. So single heroes all the way across it in Highlander mode now, apparently.
Yep, and we do see, of course, the double Winston coming out from the side of REUNITED. Double Winston, a hallmark of the offense. They get 4 kills here in the very beginning. The defense is completely gone. They have no mercy. There will be no res. And just like that, this could be over before it even begins. A very decisive attack coming up from REUNITED, and they are going to send Ogon to the losers bracket.
Well, too easy or not, REUNITED's still a very good team. So, not extremely surprising that they're able to go through these early rounds without much in their way. Melty and SG1 are on a collision course. They played yesterday, and SG1 looked really good against Melty.
That'd be a great game to watch, Melty versus SG1, because of course SG1, they have been a dark horse, have been doing things. They can have really good days, again, really bad days, but there's something that top teams do have to worry about, and there you go. This is, of course, play the game back on the defending end for REUNITED. So at least we do get the play of the game that's the best out of both sides.
Yep, so as our bracket shapes up here, we're just trying to figure out what game we want to get into next. I don't know where they're at as far as that one goes. Of course, we could always just hang out with REUNITED and watch their next game, because we're actually kind of a round behind with REUNITED still in regards to where everyone else is.
Yeah, I was going to say, this part of the bracket is a little bit long, so if their next opponent is ready, we can just roll right along with REUNITED here. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up who their next opponent is. Drop Down Kings.
Drop Down Kings. Now, if they don't have Reapers on ledges waiting to drop down, I am going to be so disappointed.
Don't recognize a ton of the players here. Very new team has just formed and started playing today. So they already beat Hope of the North.
Hope of the North. Did they defeat their king?
How cool is Liana Mormont, by the way?
Incredibly cool. I mean, actually the best character on the show. At least as far as anyone in the North that knows what they're doing. But we'll leave that where it is. This is where people are like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like a spoiler.
Yeah, it's not, you guys sound like nerds. I came here to watch video games, not hear nerds talk. All right, so I think we'll probably just hang with REUNITED here, and then I'm going to try to see if our admin can hold the SG1 versus Melty game before it happens.
Yeah, because SG1 versus Melty, that's something we absolutely want to catch here on stream should they go up against each other. Of course, they both have to win. Melty has to win versus Team Cute. SG1 has to win versus DG. And note that DG, I think they were the team that beat 2Easy's team. So, you never know. Speaking of Team 2Easy, they are... looks like they're still in their match against Respawn. They haven't gone through there just yet. We'll keep an eye on them as the day goes on, because the idea that 2Easy could go against REUNITED would be awesome. I'm not sure it's going to happen given their early exit in the winner's bracket.
No, that'd be prime. SG1 has moved on, so we're just waiting to see if Melty goes on, and then I think we're going to try to catch this game. I've told them to hold the SG1 versus Melty match for us, and then I think we'll probably just roll through with whoever wins that, because I think they're probably going to run into Misfits if the chalk and rankings holds.
Oh, that'd be huge.
And then they'll be going into finals against whoever comes out of the lower side of the bracket, which could very well be REUNITED or OW Kings. OW Kings, of course, is sponsoring a team, and they're one of our sponsors. You can get 10% off of a lifetime subscription there with the coupon code GOSU. And that was a great transition. Good job, Hex.
That's pretty good. So,